Many people install Linux, log in for the first time, and freeze. The desktop feels clean, almost too clean. Menus are hidden, buttons are missing, and you start wondering if you chose the wrong environment. This video exists to fix that. By the end of this guide, GNOME will stop feeling strange and start feeling intentional. You'll understand how it's designed, how it wants you to work, and how to bend it to your own workflow without breaking the system. This is GNOME explained properly. GNOME is not trying to be Windows, and it is not trying to be Mac OS. It is trying to reduce friction between you and your work. At its core, GNOME is a modern Linux desktop environment maintained by the global open-source community behind the GNOME Foundation. Its philosophy is simple: fewer distractions, strong defaults, and workflows that scale from laptops to large displays. Once you understand that philosophy, the design choices stop feeling random. Let's start with the heart of GNOME, the Activities Overview. When you press the Super key, everything you need appears in one place: your open windows, your workspaces, your applications, and search. This screen is not just a launcher, it is your command center. Instead of hunting through menus, you think about what you want to do, not where the button lives. Workspaces in GNOME are dynamic. Open more windows, and GNOME creates more space automatically. This encourages grouping tasks mentally instead of stacking windows endlessly. Once this clicks, multitasking becomes calmer and faster. The dock on the left is intentionally minimal. It shows running apps and your favorites, nothing more. You are meant to rely on search first, mouse second. Typing a few letters is almost always faster than clicking. GNOME Search is system-wide. Applications, settings, files, and even calculator functions appear instantly. This is one of the most underrated productivity features in Linux. Now, let's talk about core system control. GNOME Settings is designed to stay out of your way, but it covers more than people expect. Displays, scaling, sound routing, Bluetooth, network profiles, power behavior, and privacy controls are all here. By 2025 and beyond, GNOME places heavy emphasis on permission-based privacy. Apps can be limited in access to location, camera, microphone, and background activity. This matters more as Linux becomes a daily driver for work machines. The default GNOME applications follow the same philosophy. Files is clean, fast, and predictable. Web focuses on security and standards compliance. Terminal stays minimal but powerful. Calendar integrates naturally with online accounts. Nothing is flashy, but everything is consistent. This consistency is what allows GNOME extensions to shine. Extensions are how GNOME evolves without bloating the core system. You can add system tray icons, advanced tiling, clipboard managers, or full UI changes. The key is restraint. Only install what solves a real problem. Too many extensions can cause instability after updates. For deeper control, GNOME Tweaks fills the gaps left intentionally out of settings: font rendering, window behavior, startup applications. This is where GNOME quietly hands you the keys without advertising it. Customization in GNOME is not about endless sliders, it is about choosing the right defaults. Themes, icons, and fonts can transform the feel of the desktop, but the real gains come from workflow tuning, using workspaces properly, learning a handful of keyboard shortcuts, letting go of constant window micromanagement. Advanced users can go even further. GNOME integrates deeply with system services through dbus. This allows scripting, automation, and interaction with system components in ways most desktops never expose. You don't need this on day one, but it's why GNOME scales so well for professionals. When things go wrong, GNOME is usually predictable. Performance hiccups often trace back to extensions. Unresponsive apps can be restarted without logging out, and updates tend to improve stability rather than disrupt workflows. Looking forward, GNOME continues to refine performance, touch support, HDR handling, and power efficiency. The desktop is evolving quietly without chasing trends. And that is the real story of GNOME. It is not trying to impress you in 5 minutes, it is trying to support you for 5 years. Once you stop fighting it and start understanding it, GNOME becomes one of the most focused and productive Linux desktops available today.